Sports Stars Magazine here with three of the seniors from the Clairemont Chieftains acting like they know what it means to be playing in the regional playoffs, because that's what they do at this time of year. Not the number 4 seed like last year, but equally as motivated, equally as passionate about getting back to the final. This time as the top seed, 16-3. Ava Gatewood on my left, and Audrey Harper with 4 goals each, and Ava Barclay leading an incredible counterattack and just an absolute wall on defense as well. Ava, before we talk specifically about today, what's the emotional reset like after such a special day like Saturday?
I love today. I love getting out there and playing water polo and working hard. I love my team. I love the way that we move and the way that we connect in the pool, and I'm really happy every time I'm out here in the pool with them working my hardest.
When you ladies were in such a rhythm, you know, at the end of the regular season in the San Diego playoffs and whatnot, like, did you find it, you know, much like last year, that it's, you know, I mean, obviously there was a little bit more of a break, you know, this year coming off a championship. Like, right. Did you feel like, I know the purpose is the same, you know, the determination is the same, right. But did you feel like the momentum for the group was different, you know, coming off a championship?
I think that we always have the great mindset of trying to, you know, just work harder and be better, and I think that we all work off of each other, and we really try to get together and meet and like work on how we can be better, especially when it comes to a time like this where we're working. It's go big or go home, so you know, we're really working out there to get this dub and get this win.
When Joey talks about, you know, because I mean, people will look at 16-3 and be like, you know, what can anybody you know, find fault in? But obviously, you ladies hold yourself to an incredibly high standard, you know, and obviously, you know that certain things that occurred today maybe, you know, won't be available, or you know, or won't, you know, or things that, you know, you need to avoid, you know, in a semifinal or a final or whatnot. Like, is it good just to have that reassurance that it's like, okay, yeah, you ladies made today look
right.
very easy, you know, very easy and you know, very rhythmic, but it's like, but come Thursday and Saturday, like it has to be at another level.
Right. We obviously are always trying to take it to the next level. That's our coach's favorite thing to say in the pool. But we are always working to be better, and I think that although there are always mental mistakes and ways to improve, I think that this game definitely showed us that we have the potential to like be great and get there.
Awesome. Ava, fantastic job. Audrey, as they finally figured out, sprint canoe hopeful for 2028,
yeah.
But obviously right now one of the best in the San Diego section.
Thank you.
Just in terms of, you know, what this group has been doing well defensively, because I mean, obviously, like we see how effective you ladies are offensively, but from a defensive standpoint, like how encouraged are you? Not just, you know, limiting them to 3 goals, but just the way that you ladies crashed on set, the way that you ladies really forced them, you know, to shoot outside as much on the perimeter. Like, you know, how much pride did you take in the defensive effort today?
I say our defense, we take a lot of pride in our defense. That's one of our main focuses that we have been focusing on this season, and it's so amazing to see how well it's come together at the end of the season. And we're just so proud, because like defense obviously pushes into offense, and that really like helps our counterattacks, helps our offensive looks and stuff. So defense has been a big like focus, and I'm really proud of us for really coming together and figuring out like our communication and working it together as a team. And it's just like, I love seeing us thrive.
A lot of quality looks were created early on, but maybe just that natural, you know, there's, I mean, even a group that just came off winning a championship, it's like, you know, we got to reset. You know, maybe there was a little bit too much energy, you know, a little bit too much excitement, you know, early on. Obviously, you know, flying a few over the bar, but like, you know, but once it got going, like to be able to put, you know, 4 up in a row and 5 up at the end of the first quarter, like did you feel like you personally in the group kind of finally got in a rhythm after kind of shaking off just some of that natural first regional match jitters?
Yeah, I definitely think we shook it off. It was good. Like, we got our defense in a nice rhythm, and then we're like, okay, we need to focus on our offense and really lock in here, because that's what's going to win us the game. So.
Absolutely. In terms of the balance on offense, right? I mean, you have one of the best defenses in San Diego and all of Southern California. You got one of the best and most veteran goalkeepers and leaders and communicators behind you ladies. But how important, whether it's La Jolla or Downey, whether it's Rancho Bernardo, waiting on Saturday in Long Beach, like just the balance offensively for this group. How important is that going to be?
It's going to be super important. That's been a big focus the past couple of weeks, and so we're really been working on that in the pool at practice. And I think it's really coming together. Like we're just flowing together. We're really communicating, and everything is meshing really well. So it's really good to see. And yeah.
Awesome. Ava, obviously, last year it was a situation where it was like everything to gain. It's like we're gonna have to go beat out Alta Loma, a top seed. We're gonna have to play against the San Clemente team, a higher seed. But just for that incredible group that that just took the senior photos, like how significant, especially in a one-off single elimination, is this veteran experience in the group, not only through the San Diego playoffs, but especially in the regional playoffs, like for a group that's, the majority of the roster has been there before?
I think it's super important because, this is our last season together, and we've all been playing club together, and we've been putting in the work, and we know it's our last season, and we're the same team as last year, but we've just all gotten a lot better, and I think that's really helped.
Is it because I appreciate you bringing it up, because I don't want to be the nostalgic one, but since you shared, because you ladies have so much history with one another that isn't just representing the Chieftains. It's club. Is it easy, or is it a challenge, because all of you are so mature and you're so composed, to kind of balance the fact that it's like this is the last time that we're going to be wearing the Chieftain suits, and playing together. But it's like, but we want to play 3 more matches together. We don't want to play 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think it's definitely. It's a little sad to think about that we have 2 or less games together, but I think we're all really putting in the work, and we've been putting in the work since freshman year to get to this point, because we want to end our last game on a championship.
Last thing, obviously, last year was against teams like Alta Loma and San Clemente that you might see in tournaments during the year, but this path just seems very much set up to be La Jolla and Rancho Bernardo, which obviously is I'm sure a very personal point of pride for you and this group, and Joey and and just everybody involved with the program. Does it seem like that's like meant to be for Clairemont? It's just like we're going to see so many familiar faces, and we're going to have an opportunity as the Division II champions to potentially prove that we're better than an open team or Division I champions. Like, it just seems like it couldn't be any other way for you ladies.
Yeah, I think it's definitely cool that we could end up playing La Jolla in semifinals, because we did go 1-1 with them.
Yes.
So
rubber.
We have that drive to really beat them again. And then if we end up playing Valhalla or Rancho Bernardo in the finals, we played Valhalla before, and we just know it would be a good game against familiar faces.
Awesome. Wishing you ladies the best luck on the semifinals, and hope to see you all in Long Beach on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thanks, girls.